Hello, welcome in. All right, let's see. All right, 1 second. Sorry. All right, so I got you in the raffle. I got your timestamp. All right, so you said, so you got another question, or another job position. Okay. And I hope they don't play with you this time. You have to do a video interview, and you hope you get it. Okay, okay. Remember when you told me manager liked you and you think he helped with the position? Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I remember that. So let me know what you want to know. I hope you get it too, though. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, so for Mel. Oh no, did this go out? Or did I not light it? Hold on. I think it went out. Hold on. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Oh, shoot. This is being disobedient. Okay. Come on. Oh, no. I guess this one doesn't want to light right now for some reason. We'll try one more time and then we'll get started. I think that one's done for, honestly. That's okay. All right, so for Mel, will Mel get the position or the job? The job, right? The job that she is wanting. Girl, that's how it is, I swear. Sometimes our own parents, be holding us back. High key. It's unfortunate, but it's true. I remember when I moved out for the first time, I was happy. I was happy. I was like, oh, life is actually good. I'm not depressed. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I feel you. All right, let's see. So will Mel get the job that she is referring to? Let's see. Will Mel get the job that she is referring to? I'm just rereading it real quick. Is it part of the same company? Will Mel get the job position that she's referring to? Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Will Mel get the job position that she is referring to? It is? Okay, okay. Okay. Let's see. So the funny thing is, I do see, well, it's not funny, but I do see somebody kind of abusing their power when it comes to this situation for you for this job position. Okay. I feel like there is a sense of you feeling, or not necessarily you, but like the company feeling or the boss feeling more comfortable with you having a certain position. Okay. I don't know why I just heard like push it through, push it through. Okay. Let's see. What's the yeah, that's the truth. Okay, we got the Ace of Pentacles, Judgment. There will be a decision made when it comes to you getting this position, but I do feel like there is some like quote unquote underhandedness when it comes to this situation, okay? Let's see. Yeah, literally push it through, Chariot. Ooh, I didn't see that card under here. Okay. I feel like something's going to have to wait when it comes to this position or you getting this position so it seems fair. There is something going on when it comes to like someone, helping you out, if you will. Okay? This is like somebody telling you, "All right, you got the position or, it's in your favor, but to make it look like we're being fair to everybody else, we got to wait a week or we got to wait a couple weeks so that, everybody feels like they have a chance." It's something like that. Okay, so let's see. So will Mel get this position that she is referring to? Okay. Yeah, because I'm also hearing it's only up from here, but I feel like you will get it, okay, but it's something a little quote unquote shady when it comes to how you get this, okay? Let's see. Yeah, I feel like you will be very satisfied with the results, okay? Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, but it's like somebody's going bippity boppity boo, the job is for you. Okay? I'm not saying you're like cheating your way through, but that's what it's going to seem like to everybody else if they knew, like what's going on when it comes to this job position. So, yeah, 10 of Cups, I feel like you'll be very happy, okay? But for everybody else, they may be like side eyeing, why you get this or how you get this. Okay, yeah, Wheel of Fortune, okay? Things will be definitely turning in your favor. Yeah, I wouldn't really care either. Like, if it benefits me, depending on the situation, obviously. But we have the Seven of Pentacles, so yeah. But I also feel like you do deserve the position when it comes to this company. Like, they trust you. Like, even if there was another, I'm hearing another woman, there could be another woman who they were or are considering, okay? But it's like they don't trust that person to handle the business or handle whatever department you'll be in, okay? So it's like even if they were to give it figuratively to the other person, they wouldn't want that person to have it because they don't trust that person, okay? So let's see. So will Mel get this position? Yeah, I feel like you worked for it, you earned it, okay? But it may be unfair to everybody else, okay? But I am getting a yes, okay? So let's get some oracle. Let's see. Let's see. Will Mel get the position that she is referring to for her job? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Is today Sunday? Oh, it's Saturday. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, because I was looking at the Seven of Wands. I was like, that's definitely hard work. It's not like you don't deserve it. I just feel like there's something about trust that this company would rather have. They would rather have you have the position than somebody else. And you do deserve it. So, but to everybody else, it may seem like, you know, oh, you just got this because of that, when that's not really the case. Like, it's like slight favoritism, but it's also not, it is technically fair, I hope that makes sense. It's like it's technically fair because you did put in the work, but you're getting it also because they trust you more and they feel like they know you more, they trust you more, you know. So let's see. But yeah, see, even with mask here, disguise, it's like something hidden is being done behind the scenes for you. Okay. So let's see. Will Mel get the position that she is referring to? Yeah, we got chef, okay, proficiency. Yeah, and seasoned. You know how they say like someone is seasoned? Um this is like you being well versed in the position, or they feel like you would be someone who is actually willing and wanting to be dedicated to this position, okay? I have Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die, okay? Dedicated partnership. They feel like you're the one for the job. And like I said, I feel like there is somebody else. We have a love triangle, so I feel like there is somebody else or multiple choices when it comes to this position. But I do feel like it will be going in your favor. Okay, let's see. Anything else for will Mel get this position? But yeah, we also have, yeah, time is frozen and recognition. Okay, it literally says admiration for your hard work is coming. Okay, but with time is frozen, I feel like there's gonna have to be a, I don't want to call it fake, but like a delay before you actually get accepted into something. It's like they might have to tell you like, excuse me, we gotta wait a week, we gotta wait 2 weeks, we gotta wait 5 days. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it seem like it's happening more naturally. Okay. Let's see. Will Mel get this position that she is referring to? It's going to disappoint other people. It may even stress other people out, the fact that you're getting something that they're not. But, you know, that's not your issue. And we have next spring. So something around the springtime could be significant, which is, that's right around the corner. So, um, spring months, March, April, May. Okay. So those months could be significant as well. Let's see. And yeah, we have discipline, okay? Abstinence, purification. They trust you. They trust you. And again, if there's a third party, or you know what I mean, like a third person on the outside, because third party doesn't always have to mean like another woman, another man. It can mean, another factor into a situation, right? So there is somebody else that they are quote unquote considering, but I don't think they're going to consider that person very much. Okay. So let's see. And we got farm, that's my southern card, livestock, agriculture, growth. Let's see. Yeah, strengthening relationships, corporate, consensus, efficient budgeting. So there's also something here about money. I don't know what you do specifically for work, but if you are handling money, they trust you more with the money, or they would have more faith when it comes to you dealing with, it could even be like important paperwork, okay? Something along those lines. Let's see. Yeah, lovers. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, success, abundance. Okay, period. And this, you getting this may, I feel like the other person who wanted this position, or is, I don't know if they're applying for it or whatever, it's going to stress them out because it's like they need the money. They need the money, they need the job, they need the opportunity. So I feel like it will stress the other person out, the fact that you're getting something over them. Okay. So, but it does look very, 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 very positive for you. Okay. But that's what I got for that one. It does pay off, to be someone's favorite, especially, I guess, in the workplace. It's kind of like unspoken benefits, but with a job. All right, but let me know your next one. And if you are new here, make sure to read the pinned message, okay? The list will be open in about 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, I just saw your comment. You said, yes, I do have to wait some weeks before you get into the new position. But yeah, okay, period. All right, so you said your next question is, when you picked up on the Aquarius having someone else in, is it just one person or multiple people? All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, so when it comes to the Aquarius for male, is the Aquarius talking to one person or multiple other energies? Let's see. Okay. Well, they are very much in a non-committal energy right now. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's his energy. The star card, Aquarius energy. It could be a Sagittarius or a Gemini or a Pisces that's significant in this energy. But it doesn't have to be those signs exactly, but that's the major arcanas I got here. But it seems like it's one or two people. I don't see this person really juggling too much, you know? They like to be in control of situations, the Aquarius. So, excuse me, they like to be in control of situations. So, I feel like this is an energy where they don't like to have too many, other things going on, too many other options because it can get out of control. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people deal with multiple options, if you're talking to 7 people, that's going to get messy eventually. So and so might know so and so, and this girl might know that girl. It could get real messy if the more options you have. Um, and you know how word spreads and stuff like that. So, I don't feel like it's too many people, honestly. I feel like he takes his time with these options as well. Let's see, got the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, he doesn't want things to get out of hand, basically. So I feel like it's either one or two people. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, 1 or 2 people. It's not much. And I feel like he keeps it that way on purpose. He said it was like 2 people. Yeah, yeah. And we got the Judgment. Yeah, so he wants to keep, in order for him to keep things lighthearted, if you will, he likes to have just a couple, one over here, one over there, so he doesn't have to worry too much about everybody. And yeah, look, the 2 of Pentacles came out again. Let's see. Does the Aquarius have one person or multiple energies? Let's see. Whoa. I'm also getting that he doesn't want to hurt multiple people. Like, that low key would make him feel guilty, which I know that's weird to say, but it's something like he knows if he did have more energies around him that he was entertaining, if he did, it would, either way, it would hurt other people. It's like he kind of is, quote unquote, considering people's feelings, if that makes sense. Okay. It's like he kind of has a heart. He's like, all right, well, that's enough. That's enough women to deal with right now, because if I deal with more than this, somebody's gonna get hurt. So let's see. Yeah, he's not that out there. Okay, he's not that out there. Whoa, let's see. It's he's very, I keep getting that. It's like he's very in control of what he does outside of you. Okay. Yeah, he's very particular about his options that he keeps around, but it's not much. So let's see. Let's use this one. All right. So for Mel is the, oops. All right. So for Mel is the Aquarius, dealing with one person or multiple energies. Yeah, he likes to, in a way, he likes to stay out the way. Okay. We have shadow, indecision. He doesn't like to have too many options around him. He doesn't like feeling like he can't choose, you know? So yeah, he's very particular. This is like a careful hoe. This is a careful hoe. And we have comparison reversed as well and insecurities. Let's see. Yeah, we have romantic feelings. It's like he gives just enough to these other people, whoever else he's dealing with. He gives just enough to make them, satisfied. Yeah, because he knows better. Look, we have caught up reverse. He knows better than to have multiple options. Okay. He knows the risks of that. Like, he's not slow. We got August, Leo energy. Yeah, and it's like he doesn't, yeah, self discipline. In a way, it's him being careful, trying not to hurt too many people's feelings. This is like, I'm not saying he has community dick, but if he was to be sleeping with certain options, it's like he would still be careful to not, or to at least try not to hurt who's involved. Like, I hope that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, that's his energy. Okay, we have Aquarius. Yeah, because he doesn't want to have too much. We have too much work. He doesn't want the responsibility of having too many hoes. Because he knows that, especially if he knows that these situations are not gonna be long lasting, you know, he's not really gonna do too much. And he doesn't like to be confused either. Why are my cards flying today? All right, let's see. Anything else? Does the Aquarius have one person or multiple energies? Yeah, we got hidden intentions. I do feel like he is open more or honest about, um, what's going on. We do have third party interference, cheating, mistress, competition. So yes, there are other people, but it's not much, okay? And I do feel like he lets people know like what he's got going on. Like, if this is a hookup, we have hookup. Um, he lets them know like that's all it is. Like, it's nothing more. Yeah, there is no more time. And he also, yeah, he prefers to stay kind of private in a way. This is like, because we also have research reverse. It's like he doesn't want people to be digging into his life. Imagine having 10 hoes. One of those hoes is going to look you up. You know what I'm saying? One of those, whether it's a man or woman, you know, one of those options are going to look their person up. One of those options is going to pull up. One of those options is going to blow up their phone. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't want all that mess. So he is particular about his actions when it comes to who he deals with on that type of level. But yeah. All right. Yeah, I always say, like, if you're not honest, like, you're not a real player. Because if you gotta lie to get, a woman, like, you're a weirdo. You're probably not that attractive if you gotta lie to get a woman or women, or you don't have any game because you don't even have to be attractive to pull. You really don't. You could be uglier than a bitch, and because you're funny, you got a personality, you could pull. It doesn't matter always about looks. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he definitely understands that. And yeah, we have between the lines just came out too. Okay, so he doesn't like to be vague. He doesn't like, not knowing exactly what's going on, and he doesn't want his options to feel that way either. All right. But let me know your next question. Oops, I'm sorry if that made a bunch of noise. My mic keeps flipping everywhere. I think we're right on time too, because usually 3 questions takes about like almost 40 minutes. So we're almost at the 40 mark. We're at 30 minutes now, so that's actually perfect. All right, let's see. You said, why does he feel like comfortable talking to you about certain things that's going on with him? So you want to know why he's comfortable expressing himself with you? Let's see. All right, so when it comes to Mel, why is the Aquarius comfortable expressing himself to Mel about stuff that's going on with him? Let's see. Oh, because you're a Libra, okay? You are very balanced. You are a balanced energy to this person. You're fair, okay? It's like you can see both sides. Let's see. And you help them release baggage, okay? We got the 6 of Swords. So when they open up to you, they feel better. This is, you know how you have a conversation with somebody and it's like, I needed that. Or if you hang out with a particular person, you're like, oh, that was actually really nice. I should hang out with blah 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 more. You know what I'm saying? Not to like use them for that, but for it's like a good release. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell when you're not supposed to be hanging around or talking to somebody because you probably feel worse after. But with you and the Aquarius, when he talks to you about certain things, he feels better and more. I'm hearing lightweight. So something could be being released off of his shoulders, like burdens and things like that. Okay, so he feels a lot better when he talks to you because it's actually healing in a way. Okay. Ooh, let's see. Then we got the Fool reverse. Let's see. It's like him talking to you. If he was feeling or experiencing any blockages before certain conversations with you, if he was feeling indecisive before, having conversations with you or opening up to you about what he's going through, when he does finally talk to you, it's like he has some sort of inspiration. We have the 7 of Cups here. He starts to feel more I'm hearing alive. He starts to feel more alive, okay? But he starts to feel like he can do something with himself, like you put you help them see potential within themselves in their life. Okay, this is like you, I don't know if you try to do this or not, but either way you speak life into this person, and that's why they like talking to you. It's like you see their potential, you see what they can do, and they appreciate that. And then we do have the 5 of Swords here as well, okay? So he does enjoy talking to you because he's gonna like, he knows that you're gonna keep it real, even if you are harsher with the way that you talk. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a tough love type of energy. And you help him make decisions as well. So, like I said, it's like you help him feel at home. It's kind of like, I know that may sound weird, but it's like the mother he never had. The mother he never had, or you're like a very feminine, motherly, I should say, motherly energy for him. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Yeah, it's like when he feels like he doesn't have any other opportunities, or if he feels like he doesn't know where to go, which direction to turn, when he feels like, quote unquote, giving up, he talks to you, and then he feels like he can, start again. Okay, so that's actually really good. That's actually a good energy to have. So that's why I feel like is very he's more what's the word, more willing to talk to you about certain things like that. Okay, let's see. And then we have the Queen of Wands. You make them feel good again. You make them feel very confident. Let's see. And then we have Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's you're very inspirational. I feel like that's just your energy, because I feel like I picked up on something like that with the other, was it the Virgo? Okay, something, or was it the Virgo that you told me about? So I think I was getting something like that too. Like I feel like that's might just be your energy. You're a good person to vent to, because you actually, it's not like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like where, you know how you vent to some people and they just kind of listen, and that's like you appreciate it, right? You appreciate that somebody just listened, but it's also like you give advice, or you actually help them figure out what they're going to do next. Okay. So it's like you are very inspirational just by being there, talking to people, especially the Aquarius. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, it's like you help them move on, Five of Cups reverse, okay, after some sort of, depressing energy that they could be experiencing. You help them see a new world. You help Tower moments feel better, which is good. Like picture, I don't know, picture somebody like losing everything, going through hell and back, and then they talk to somebody, and then they're like, oh, life isn't so bad anymore. Sometimes all you really need is like a certain conversation with people, or a particular type of person, and that can change somebody's life. So I feel like that's your energy, and that's why they enjoy talking to you about, stuff that they may not talk to other people about. So let's see. Yeah, exactly. He probably doesn't have, many energies like that around him already. So, you know, when people find somebody like that, or like you know, it's, you gotta hold on to that and appreciate it. Don't take it for granted. So let's see. All right, so why is the Aquarius more willing to open up to Mel about certain things? Okay, we got the, yeah, look. Look. Okay, I know football ain't that crazy. People yelling downstairs. Whoa. Okay. Anyways, we have energy activation and transformation. Like I said, you give them a energy boost in a way, okay, and you help them transform whatever their current situation is, okay, and they're attracted to you too. So it's like even better. It's like, wow, somebody who is gorgeous giving me the real spiel, okay. let's see let's see And then we have spiritually woke, self-awareness. Yeah, and it's like you let them know what it is. You're not somebody who's going to tell them, oh no, yeah, your shit behavior is okay. No, that's fine. You're gonna be like, no, you do need to fix that, like if you want to do better for yourself or something along those lines. Okay. Let's see. Isn't that I'm hearing the Glorilla song, Let Her Cook. I feel like you be saying some real shit to this person. I was thinking about Glorilla earlier, and then I just heard like Let Her Cook. Okay. Yeah, and then we have, yeah, aspiration, okay, vision. You help them see what else is out there, what else they can do for themselves. Yeah, you help them feel less lonely as well. I don't know why I just heard One Less Lonely Girl from Justin Bieber. One less lonely girl, one less lonely Aquarius. That's how you make them feel. Okay. Let's see. And I don't know if you talked to this person about spiritual stuff or not, but you could have a, kind of like a spiritual connection with this person, or that might be developing if it hasn't already. This person might get into certain spiritual stuff because of you, if you've ever talked to them about stuff like that. And we have receive and express the truth, communicate. Yeah. I feel like this person kind of spends a lot of their time alone. So the fact that they come out of their cave to, um, excuse me, talk to you about certain things, that's big. That's good. That's good. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I cannot pick up these cards. Let's see. And they do want to sleep with you. I don't know why that's coming out, but we do have low key situationships, sneaky link, cuffing season, single and ready to mingle. So something about talking to you, even if it's casual right now, like something about talking to you, um, could make them like consider, you know, the potential that you guys could have, even if it's not there. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, it makes them develop more feelings for you. The conversations, the pep talks, like it makes them consider being with you and like what you guys could have. We have swept up, head over heels, cuffing season, sneaky link, okay, low key situationship. Yeah, when they're sad, they feel like you're a really good person to go to. But they could be kind of flighty, so kind of in and out. Because there are third parties, okay? But that is what I got for you. Yeah, and then we have expansion as well. That's the last card that came out. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. Okay. Yeah, that's usually the case. I've said it before. That's why men act like they don't care when they just break up with somebody, and then they like months and months and months later they're like, "Oh my god, my Shayla." And then they go through a whole workout phase and or going to the bar every day doing stuff they probably shouldn't be doing because they didn't realize what they had before. It's a whole thing. But yeah. Gotta heal that. But that is what I got for you. Oh, I got a message. Wait, hold on. I thought we just did the three questions. One second. One second. Let me count. Unless you sent another one because I didn't get it yet. Hold on. The first one was, will you get the job? Okay, and then the second one, okay, it just popped up. All right, so I don't know. Sometimes it's delayed, but it literally just popped up. All right, let's see. 1 second. One second. Okay, so, oops, sorry. Yeah, it's probably on my end too. I don't know why it does that, but I got you. It came through. I don't know why I just added top coat to my left hand right now. All right, let's see. So you said, um, so the Cancer. Why was the Cancer trying to put you and the Aquarius together if he knows that the Aquarius wasn't fully ready for a relationship? Let's see. Let's see. All right. So for Mel, why did the Cancer want to put the Aquarius and Mel together if the Cancer knew that the Aquarius wasn't fully ready? No, Five of Swords is to help the Aquarius move on. He could know that the Aquarius has some sort of like major resentment for his ex or whatever happened to him in the past dealing with love, okay? So it's kind of like the Cancer was trying to push him in the direction of somebody who, you know, would actually treat him right or be good for him. You know how people like they're like, you need to get over blah blah blah, or you need to stop thinking about blah blah blah. So they, try to hook their friend up. That's what's happening. Because they know that the Aquarius kind of has been or was very stuck on whatever their ex did to them. And then we have the King of Wands reverse. Yeah, it's like they were trying to make things better. The Cancer was trying to make things better. But I could see also, on your end, it's like, well, if you're not ready, how would that be better for me? So, but I feel like they were kind of just trying to look out for their cousin, friend. I forgot if they're cousins or not. Um, but let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's like him trying to make things right, even if it didn't work that way. The Cancer trying to make things right for the Aquarius by pushing them in the right direction. But the thing is, like, he is being kind of stagnant and immature about how he's going about things with you. And the Cancer could know that, You got the Hangman, Page of Cups. He knows that he's still guarded and, he still thinks about whatever he's been through. The Aquarius. The Cancer knows that the Aquarius is still, processing things and not fully over the pain or stresses of the previous situations that he's gone through. But he did do it in a way that he wanted the Aquarius to get over the ex. So that's why he kind of pointed him in your direction. Okay. Let's see. And then we have, the Ace of Cups. It was with positive intentions, even if it didn't turn out that way or hasn't been, the easiest connection. The Cancer did do it because he wanted his cousin or friend to get through something so that he could feel better and not be, I'm hearing moping around. Moping around. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some Oracle. Whoa. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I don't know why my phone keeps going blank or black. Let's see. stay on. Okay. He said, because his cousin is like, Mel just asked the Aquarius for money. Is that on the 3rd? And you're like, you don't want to do that to your family, you know? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no, I totally get that. That makes sense. Yeah, because that's also not fair to you. So I definitely understand that. Let's see. All right, so for Mel, why did the Cancer try to put Mel in the Aquarius, knowing that he wasn't fully moved on? Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely a complicated situation. Yeah, and then we have Player, okay, Socialite of Charm, Sunset. Okay. And then we have Challenge, Reverse. He was trying to make things easier for the Aquarius because he could know that the Aquarius is in a player energy where he does things of a player. You know, he could act like a player because he's not fully healed. And we do have Patience. It's not time yet. So something about the timing is just kind of off when it comes to this situation. The Cancer doesn't want the Aquarius to give up on this situation with you though. Let's see. Because I do feel like y'all are a good match. But I also do see how you can feel, you know, I don't want to say less attracted, but less, like, you know how how people say, like, oh, you didn't text me back for 3 days, I'm losing feelings. Lose my number, you know. So I could see that too. Because we have Volunteer Reverse, Surrender Reverse, and Spiritual Seeker Reverse, Meditation Reverse. Yeah, Fear of Touch. It's like I guess, yeah, I definitely see how you could be getting more ruthless to this person. We have Butcher. Yeah, look, cold as hell. Okay, Frigid Realm just came out too. Oops. Yeah, no, I get it. Trust me, I get it. And we do have continuous learning as well, and strength, determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. Oh. Divine Counterpart, Relationship Reverse, Past Trauma, and Park. So, yeah, they did it because they care about the Aquarius, but I don't think they really thought about you and how you would have to deal with the situation with the Aquarius. I don't think that was really on their mind. And we do have acceptance. It's like they know that the Aquarius, or you would accept the Aquarius more as a person, but it's kind of backfiring. We do have independent, going your own way, break out of bondage. They were trying to help him move on, basically. Yeah. And they know that you were a good option for the Aquarius, but they weren't thinking about, you know, you possibly getting played. We have getting played at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and Swindler is also right here on the other side. Deception. And you know that is annoying because I think this has happened to me before. I just don't remember because I don't date around like I used to when I was younger. But if my homegirl like tried to hook me up with somebody who was a hoe or being a hoe, like that would be insulting. Wouldn't that that's insulting. Because why would you say, oh my god, I have this guy, you know, you guys should talk. And he's a hoe? or he's, still going through something, like that's crazy. But I don't think the Cancer was thinking about that, unfortunately. I don't trust even, the people that I talk to, like friend wise. Don't hook me up with nobody. I'll go find him myself. I don't even go looking for men. They come to me. But you know what I'm saying? Because anytime I've had a friend say, oh, you and so should talk, it's been a shit show. So I definitely understand. I feel like my old friends didn't understand who the fuck I was. Because why would you think that I would accept that from that person? Like that's insulting. Kind of shows you how people feel about you at the same time, you know? Like, oh, you thought I want a hoe? That's what you thought? Oh, okay. Well, clearly you don't know me. But they do say one of the biggest acts of love is consideration. Even on a friend level, you should consider the people that you say you care about. So, I feel like if you can't consider the people around you, if you don't even take the time to get to know your friends or your lover, you don't really care about that person like that. But some people are so far up their own ass that they can't see, oh, maybe I should have done this. It's like inviting someone to a concert who's in a wheelchair and there's no ramps so that they can get into the show. It's like you didn't think about the ramps for the person that you invited, and now they got to stand outside of the club or you know what I'm saying? It's shit like that. Like, you got to be considerate. I don't trust people who aren't, because that means you don't really care about me. But that's what I got for you. Did you have any more questions right now, or were you good? I'm gonna leave the live running, but I'm gonna go downstairs and get some appetizers, and then I'll bring them up. And I gotta get it while it's hot. Okay, if you want to wait like 5 minutes, I'll be right back. You could probably see. Can you see my shadow over here? You'll probably see my shadow, but I'll let you know. Okay, I won't be long. Let's see. All right, I'm back. All right, let's see. We got pizza and fondue. I love fondue so much. I used to have it all the time as a kid with my Haitian neighbors. It's very nostalgic to me. All right, but let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, so you said you just got your LLC for your business, period. And you wanted to know if your online business is going to go well. All right, let's see. Love to hear that. All right, let's see. All right, so for Mel, is Mel's online business going to go well? Let's see. I'm hearing with strength and perseverance, you could do anything. Okay, we got the strength card. King of Cups. Will Mel's online business do well? Yeah. Okay, I'm getting very positive energy so far. Okay, we have the strength card, King of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Also, that's funny. I was just talking about nostalgia as well. Whatever type of business you are doing, I don't know if it is going to be like for younger people or youth, the youth, okay? Even if it's like teenagers, there could be something about you could also be like you catering to the youth, or something that you're selling online could be more for people who either want to, I don't know if it's like be younger or feel younger, or it's going to be something that will attract a lot of a younger crowd. Okay, so excuse me. So let's see. Yeah, because I'm hearing vitality too, and we have Leo energy. Okay, Leo's ruled by the sun. So I don't know if it's something to do with like skincare, sun damage, or something like that, but let's see. Something about something coming full circle. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but is it beauty related, skin related, or something? I don't know why I just heard like, what is the word? Juvederm? Okay, I don't know why I just heard that, but um, I don't even know what that is for real. I think it's something I heard with like I don't know, but I just heard it. Okay, so let's see. But something about whatever you're selling online will be very popular with the youth or people who want to be younger. Okay, let's see. Yeah, look at that. Lovers, okay? People are going to love what you have to offer, okay? Let's see. So I don't know why I just heard Jude. Is that a word? I got to look that up in a minute, but look, and the Sun card came out too. Definitely something about youth or appearing younger, feeling younger, looking younger, something about maintaining youth. Okay, so let's see. So will Mel's whoa, all my cards. Half my deck almost just flipped off the desk. Okay, let's see. So for Mel, will her online business do well, or how will it go? Let's see. It may start off slow when it comes to like the financial aspect, but that will be recovered. Okay, let's see. You may feel like you're investing a lot of money into the business at first, but that will be recovered. Okay, and you know what they say, like if you want to, like your business, it's an investment, right? So you do have to spend money kind of to make money at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So at first, especially if you just spent a whole lot of money on, products or how to make something, um, or how something is made, ingredients, whatever you might be using, something will be worth it. Like something will, like your pockets will recover, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So let's see. And then we have let's see. You may be kind of disappointed at first because of, I feel like it's because of the money that you're putting out, but you will get it back, okay? You got to see something for the long run. Something is going to be worth it, and things take time, okay? Things definitely take time, especially when you're growing a business. That's why I always tell you guys, you got to start somewhere. And if you keep at it, Because, you know, if you give up, then yeah, you quote unquote fail. But if you don't give up, then you're going to see the progress eventually over time. And I feel like that's what's happening here. So we have the Two of Cups as well. So I feel like it's something that people will be very attracted to. Okay. It's something about like, I'm saying like liquid, like fill your cup. What do they call it? The fountain of youth. Okay. I'm trying to think of what's that. Do you know what I'm talking about? The, not retinol, not, it's that stuff that I think Haley Bieber was talking about. I don't watch that stuff. I just have seen TikTok clips, but I've heard of the something that I think it starts with the N. It's something that can like make you age backwards basically. So I'm getting that type of energy. Something about like people will be very fond of the results as well. Okay. Let's see. No, I don't remember what it's called. Look at that. And the Empress came out too. So it's definitely something about beauty. People will be very satisfied and feel very beautiful as well. I'm seeing like the Neutrogena commercial, you know, the old, I don't know if they still have it running or whatever, but where they splash the water on the face and everybody's like, "Oh my god, her skin's so clear." You know, it's it's something like that. Like people will actually feel like their skin is so clear. They look younger, wrinkles gone, you know, or at least diminishing, you know what I'm saying? It's something like that. So I feel like not only will people be very attracted to, you know, coming across your page. They'll spend the money and then actually have genuine positive reviews as well. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's like whatever you're making or selling, it's gonna allow people to feel like I don't know why I'm hearing they can run again. Okay, so it's gonna make people feel very happy with themselves. Like picture an old lady who's like, "Oh my god, my wrinkles and da 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 da." I just, you know, I feel so ugly. And then your product clears like so much up and it's like noticeable results. It's something like that where people will actually want to recommend you, you know what I'm saying, or recommend your product. So let's see. But yeah, that looks very positive so far. So let's see. And a big part of that is like I feel like the reviews will be real, okay? I don't know if you're going to be making reels quite literally, you know, like on Facebook or Instagram. Um, and I don't know if you're going to do something like this or not, but you know how people have like cuz you know, I don't go live on TikTok, but I have my TikTok page to promote my YouTube and stuff. You know, like TikTok Shop, I get free samples and stuff, so I apply for the free sample that they send it to me. Like this one right here. This is not a promotion, but it is one of the free samples they sent me. It's the scalp stimulator thingy. Okay. So this was free from TikTok. So I don't know if you're going to be sending out or doing something like that where you have, even if it's in person, you could be like, "Hey, do you want to try my free product?" You know, it's like people who do try your product, even if it's for a discounted price, um, they will be very happy with it. Okay. So let's see. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so whoa, that just flew out. Okay, we'll take it. My mic is being all over the place. Okay, so for Mel, will or how will Mel's online business go? Let's see. It's literally I'm getting regression, a lot of regression, or is that the right word? Something about literally looking younger, feeling younger. We have past life connection. Okay, so something will work. Something will definitely work. It's real. Yeah, we have putting on a show reversed. So it's like, you know, people when they see an ad or when they see your product, they may be like, "Oh, that must be too good to be true," but it's not. It's like real. Or you might want to make reels because I keep hearing real, real, real. Okay, let's see. You may have competition or you may knock somebody else out when it comes to like another type of product. Picture what's a brand? Um, Neutrogena and Noxzema. Okay, picture those two like being two of the best. I'm not saying they're two of the best skincare face wash things, but it's like you would damn near be better than one of the other competitors who also might sell something similar to you. Okay, so I want to say definitely promote your product a lot. Okay, you got to put yourself out there, especially if you want yourself to, grow more in that aspect so more people can see it. Let's see. You may feel like you're promoting something too much. You're not. There's no such thing as too much promotion. You just got to know where to promote it. I believe, if you want yourself and your whatever you're selling to be put out there, you need to go and do that. Exactly that. And a lot. Not everybody gets famous overnight. Not everybody's business takes off overnight, right? So you got to keep hustling, hustling, hustling and, put yourself out there. Even if you feel like, well, you can't feel like, oh, I think I'm bothering people by posting what I'm offering. No, keep doing it. That's how you get seen. Okay. So let's see. Anything else? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, as long as you stay dedicated to your business and what you're trying to offer, sell, um, you will make it. Okay. And the thing is, like, the best thing of this reading for you for your business is that it's actually going to be something that people will have real reviews, real positive reviews. Okay. Because you know how sometimes things are overhyped, um, or everybody's like, oh, try this product. And then it's like average, or it doesn't really do anything, or people don't actually notice results. It's like whatever you're selling, people will actually have real results. Kind of reminds me of how when I tried castor oil 10 years ago, like I have a lot of castor oil around my room and bathroom because I use it on my hair, and to heal wounds and stuff. Like it's very quick. Like castor oil, I'm sure like you can use it for multiple things, but when I use castor oil on my edges, like my hair grows back within 2-3 days. Like it's crazy. And I don't know any other product that does that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't go and look, but it works. So, but that's what I got for you, okay? It definitely looks very positive. You just got to keep at it. Do not give up and definitely promote yourself in whatever way you want to. And don't feel annoying with it. All right. You are welcome. All right. And I think, yeah, YouTube actually, I'm not really doing it, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Because, like I said, I am one of the TikTok shop people thingies, and I don't request any product that I don't want to actually try. So if I do post it and shit, like it's because I actually want to use it. Um, but you might, if you haven't already, try TikTok shop, YouTube, have people have affiliate links and stuff, stuff like that. That's another way to get yourself out there or your product too. All right. I think YouTube has the shopping thing under the earn section. But YouTube is way harder to grow on than TikTok. It's YouTube has so many crazy requirements. I only got monetized for the first time in 2024 in June. That's because I post like crazy. But yeah, it says shopping. I still gotta figure that out. But yeah. Yeah, you definitely should. Oops. Promote in any way you can. Expand your horizon too. Like, some people are like, oh, I'm only on TikTok. Go to YouTube, go to Instagram, make a page, you know what I'm saying? Promote, promote, promote. And I've been seeing a lot lately of people who live local to me. I've been seeing a lot of on my For You page on TikTok, uh, hairstylists. And it's like, whoa, she lives 20 minutes from me. Like, or her place is 20 minutes from me. I'm like, what? You right over there in Chicago? Like, what the fuck? So TikTok is definitely a good place if you have a business to start promoting your stuff. TikTok is, if I hadn't started my TikTok page, I'm a original on YouTube. I started my page long before I even made a TikTok page, but I don't trust TikTok. So you do have to be careful with solely being on TikTok if you're doing something like that. Because TikTok is iffy, and they use a lot of AI to control what is right and wrong, on TikTok. So YouTube is it's more stable. I forgot what I was going to say after that, but yeah. Definitely have multiple platforms to promote your stuff on, not just one. Because if one fails, or if something happens to a page, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know, but like my original TikTok that was doing really well, people were being very petty, saying I was using tobacco on screen when I'm literally just flipping cards, reading for people. Like, people didn't have to report my shit, but they were. And it got taken down. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I'm over here on YouTube for posting and stuff now, because if AI can take my whole page down for false reports, that's crazy. So you got to be careful with stuff like that. TikTok is good to promote if you want something to happen quicker, but definitely look into other platforms and stuff just to be safe. But yes, thank you, Mel. And that's good you got the LLC, because I'm looking into stuff like that too. I gotta look into that. Because I've already had copycats and I'm not even like crazy popular. It's crazy. And I did find out that the girl who was literally stealing all my content on TikTok and making her own, like, she used all my content, pretended to be me, and I don't know if she was scamming people for real, but she made a whole other page of my shit. And it turns out she lives in Indiana, a few hours away. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit's crazy. I don't even know the girl. It's very weird to me. I don't like copycats. I don't like unoriginal people. But they are out there, so that's what I'm saying. I gotta make sure to look into trademarking my stuff. As soon as I saw that shit, I was like, oh, because I was like, the first time I noticed it on TikTok, because I was on live on TikTok last year, and I saw Backpack Tarot joined, and I'm like, wait, oh, at first I was like, oh, we have the same name. And then I was like, wait, we have the same name. And then I look at the page later, I'm like, oh, this bitch is stealing my content. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and then when I asked her, can you not steal my shit? Like, that's very weird of you. I sent her a message. She blocked me. How are you gonna block the original? Weird ass girl. Like, and then after she took all my content off of her fake page of me on TikTok, and then she changed her whole name on the page, took all my videos down on her other page, and then made a whole other account, and now she has 12K. I'm like, bitch, you just built a following off of my content. Not even inspired wise, straight up downloading my videos and then putting it on a different page, and now you got 12K, and now you want to act like you built that shit on your own. Give me some credit. I don't like people like that. But yeah, got me fucked up. That's why I don't trust TikTok anymore, because my page got banned and then hers is still up. And on YouTube, you can't do that. You can't even use the same handle. You know what I'm saying? So you wish I did this. I've thought about it, girl, for real. I actually had someone say that to me before. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot, you know. Maybe one day when I get better at speaking. But yeah. I would just have to be very careful, like not to say names, because I love calling people out. I'm not gonna lie. Because if people want to be weird, you know, I'll say something. But yeah, maybe one day. You watch Tokyo Tony? I just realized the other day, or a couple weeks ago actually, but Tokyo Tony's a Libra. I'm like, oh, okay. Because she'd be on live saying crazy stuff, but she'd be exposing people too. She blocked me on TikToks, but I have two TikToks. I have a backup now too, so I technically can still see what she posts. But yeah, monetize that shit. All right. I love Libras. Well, I love Libra women. I always have a good time with Libra women. Libra men are kind of like, I don't know what's wrong with them, but it's like they're too calm. Not even calm. It's just like, hello, is anybody home? That's just my experience with Libra men. I'm like, oh. And then they're like very feminine. And when it comes to dating, I just can't have that. Every time I meet a Libra, I feel like we're the same person. I have a Libra rising in Vedic astrology, so I feel like that's why. And I'm a Scorpio rising 0 degrees, so I'm like right on the right on the cusp. I always relate to Libra readings too, you know. Um, so even when I watch a couple other readers, I always watch Libra too, because I always relate to Libra. I'm like, wow, this is me. This is what I'm dealing with. So, but yeah, I like Libra women a lot. Men are too sassy for me. There's an Aries guy I know, and his homeboy is a Libra, and he tried to talk to me like I was talking to him like for like casually a week ago. That shit only lasted about a week or two, because I was like, when you entertain something just to entertain it. He got mad at me because I said I like to spend time alone. I swear, this dude asked me, so we're gonna go out this weekend? We're gonna go out this weekend? Like, he kept asking me over multiple days. I'm like, no, I like to stay by myself. I'm staying in the house. I don't go out that much. I like to stay by myself. I don't go out that much. And he kept asking. I'm like, dude, I could screenshot and send it to you. how many times you've asked me this and I've told you the same exact answer and you still don't get it. And then he told me, he acted like I was trying to diss him for him liking going out with his friends. I was like, I don't care if you go out with your friends. I want to be by myself. I don't want to hang out with you. Do you want me to say that? Like, he just wasn't listening or something. I'm like, what the fuck? It was very weird. It's like he couldn't take no for an answer. I'm like, I never told you you couldn't go out with your homies or that it was bad to hang out with people you love. I said, I don't want to do that with you. I'm like, I don't know what else other way to say it. Because if someone tells you I don't want to go out, I don't know. I'm not asking again. It's like, bro. And I ended up unfriending him, and then he blocked my my Facebook because that's where he was talking to me. I'm like, yeah, he's definitely butthurt. Very, very sassy. Yeah, I feel like if I didn't have so much Capricorn in my chart, because I know like I can't have too much fun or the universe will whoop my ass. Like if I didn't have as much Capricorn in my chart, I probably would be, yeah. I have gotten myself into a lot of trouble with other friends. A lot of Virgos have got me in trouble, like Virgo women, and because I'm an Aries moon, Sagittarius sun, Scorpio rising, so I'm like crazy but careful. I'm crazy but careful. Me and my Libra homegirl from 2021, we literally got in a fight in the middle of the street. We were both drinking Pink Whitney, but it was quite the time. And then we both laid up together, like bipolar shit. And we're still friends to this day. She's great. But yeah, I've seen Libras crash out. I actually respected her for it because I was like, wow, usually bitches don't, pop off to me. They usually do shit behind the scenes. So I low key respected her for it. I was like, okay. But in the moment, she was like low key scaring me because I was like, bitch, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I can only imagine. I don't think I've seen a male Libra crash out. They probably do behind the scenes, but I've seen Libras go loco. Mhm. Exactly. Exactly. I feel like I'm pretty calm until like you. I feel like the times I have like actually crashed out in front of people is the times that they keep pushing. You know, like I'm usually very, very all right. Like I can deal with chaos. I'm the person like I could see a brawl 10 feet away from me, and I'll be like, all right, I should probably get out of here. But I'm not gonna freak out or nothing. I'm not gonna join in. But if you push me or if I get into it somehow, like then yeah, of course I'm gonna do something. But I usually try to stay out of shit like that. I don't like jail. I like my life, but I fight when it counts. I'll stand up for people. I think some of my better friends have I've actually been friends with a lot of air signs. It's crazy. I know too many Geminis. I've always been close with Geminis, men and women. Exactly. No, I agree with that. Because I don't like getting out of character myself. Like, I don't like the way it feels. Because then I know I'm going to do too much. So I prefer to be level, if you will, you know. Oh, go to astro-seek.com. That's the only site I'll ever recommend to you guys. It has literally everything you could ever need: astrocartography, birth charts, celebrity chart. It's literally everything. But make sure you put a dash, or you can just type it into Google, astroseek.com, and then type in birth chart. It's like a purple site, because I think there's another one, but that's let me see. I'll pull it up real quick. It's like a purplish, or dark blue, I guess. Yeah, it looks like this. It's a lot at first, you know. It's a lot to see at first, but it's literally everything you could ever want to know. And then it'll say birth chart. You can just click on it, scroll to the bottom, put in your information, and then voila. It also has transits, solar return charts, and things like that. It has literally everything all in one. That's why I like it, and it's reliable. Yeah, they got numerology, all that good stuff, life path, birth numbers, horoscopes, compatibility. Yeah, you could do compatibility charts too on there. So it's real helpful. But yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna get off here, okay? Thank you, Mel. Oops, I hope my thing wasn't making a bunch of noise. My microphone keeps flopping everywhere. But I'm gonna get off here in a minute, and eat my food. Well, you have a good night. Thank you very much. And then when you get your birth chart information, you can watch for your other placements, whether it's my videos or not, because that's very important to know when watching tarot as well, depending on what moon sign or, whatever you're watching for, rising sign you have. All right, but you have a good night. Thank you, thank you. And I will timestamp your question shortly.